Thoughts and Friends podcast. We're back. If you're watching on YouTube, you see an unfamiliar face. A new challenger has appeared. Wes having some personal things he needs to attend to. So filling in, getting the call from the bullpen. Probably the most talked about person on the show outside of one of the hosts. It's Bobby's fiance, Tommy.
What's up, everybody?
Tommy, how are you doing?
I'm good.
First time on a podcast?
It says first time.
Ooh, are you nervous?
I wouldn't say that.
You're never nervous, though.
No.
He's nervous. Cool. He's not going to make his bedtime.
That.
What do you value so much about your sleep, your regimen? What do you think it gives you that makes it so important and precious to you?
It's those 8 hours. Those 8 hours they're vital.
But it seems you like to wake up really early, I guess. Maybe that's the question. What fills you up? You know, what fills up your soul about working out, getting up early?
It makes me feel better than everybody, and that's important to me. It's feeling superior to you peasants.
He'll take every opportunity to bring up that he wakes up earlier than everyone at any point in time.
Everyone's dying to know, though. That's the thing that other people forget when they hear me bring it up is that even though you might not have known that you wanted to know, you wanted to know that about me.
Yeah. The great place is a podcast to talk about how much better you are than people. I wake up earlier than you. If you're in your car right now, just know it's okay to feel bad. You should feel bad. You're worse than us.
Yeah.
You're listening to us talk. You're choosing to spend your time listening to this. How fucking sad is that?
I don't think it's sad. Just for the record.
Bobby's an optimist. So, yeah, Wes is out. Tommy's filling in. We figured leading up to the wedding, we've talked a lot of wedding stuff on this show if you're a weekly listener. So we figured we'd get a last kind of final stretch, how things are going, what we're looking forward to. And a little fun surprise, a Newlywed game. We're going to see how these two newlyweds, no, not newlyweds yet, these two fiancés really know each other. So get excited about that.
I am so excited to do that. Yeah, some quick wedding updates. Wedding is next weekend, obviously. We've been talking about it a lot. So today I got a text message from my dad letting me know that 2 of his friends are now able to come. I was like, RSVPs were due 4 weeks ago, buddy.
Well,
what are we doing?
He's paying for this sucker now.
He's paying for the food and drinks. So, I mean, he's paying for them to join, but oh my gosh.
Is the seating arrangement just an absolute nightmare now, or what's up with that?
Well, so the seating arrangement's already done. So now my friend Morgan, who did it for me, is like scraping off other people's names to like put this person's name at the table. It's a whole fucking thing. But, you know, duty calls. It'll be fine.
General rule of thumb for weddings is you don't like surprises.
Yeah. And
this is a surprise.
It is a surprise. And I just think, you know, RSVP, and if you can't come at the last minute, fine. I could find 2 people to replace you. Don't do the opposite. So if you're listening to this and you have a invite on your fridge that you've not RSVP'd to, just fucking RSVP.
Don't assume.
No.
They like to be sure. I'm sure you guys like to be sure and have a pretty concrete idea of what's going on.
Very much so.
Assume you don't have a spreadsheet column that's like, maybe, I don't know. Sure.
Yeah.
They might come.
No, sure the fuck haven't. So that's the big update. Had my second, dress fitting today. Almost gave me a heart attack. It didn't. I'm here to tell the tale.
What was bad or good or nerve-wracking about it?
While it was on my body, she started ripping fabric off of it, like cutting it and ripping stuff. She poked my butt with a safety pin on accident.
Nice.
That fucking hurt. So, that's really it.
Yeah, it's like when you go to a barbershop. He's like, is that too short? It's like, well, we're kind of here now. I can't really put the hair back on, can you? But no, it's too short.
I trust her, but
I wonder if anybody's just said, yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, I remember a friend of mine. We went to Tom will like this. We went to the barber college in Decatur, Illinois, because the haircuts were like $4. Some guy's cutting my friend's hair. He's like, is that too short? He's like, well, yeah, but I don't really know what we're gonna do now. I guess we're just going with this. Going to look like a little baby penis.
Fun fact, when Tommy had his haircut in college, people used to chant Macklemore at him on the court because he looked like Macklemore.
He had the Hitler Youth swoop. I think we all kind of did. If a lot of white people went for that look around that time.
Was a 2014 to 2017 special.
It was hard as a rock.
It had
hardest part.
It had us in a tight grip.
Yeah,
it looked great.
Part. Yeah, Tom could pull it off. He's got the Aryan bloodline sort of thing going on.
Blonde hair, blue eye,
square jaw, burly, strong, strapping.
Damn, do you want to kiss him right now?
Let's make out right now.
Subscribe to the OnlyFans. Me and Tom are gonna have sex with each other. Tom, I haven't really gotten any of your takes on any of this. What's been your least favorite? What's the most stressful thing about this wedding for you? Because I imagine you have a slightly different perspective than Bobby.
My experience has been, I guess the worst part is when you're in the early planning stages, and Bobby's asking me, "Hey, do you want to do this? Hey, do you want to do this? Hey, how does this sound?" And beginning of it, you're like, "Sure, sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. No, that sounds great." And then the bills come for it, and you're like, "Why do we do that? Why is that necessary?"
Anything in particular?
The dance floor. That comes to mind every time when I'm talking about saving money.
I'm going to blame that on Ashley. My friend Ashley told me I had to get it.
Well, did Ashley know?
It's not just an empty void otherwise, right? There's someplace to stand if the floor is not there.
Who would dance without a dance floor?
It frames it so much better. It frames the reception space so much better.
I don't know about you, Brody, but I've always liked being framed, having the floor framed around me when I'm cutting
the good thing about it, though, when you're drunk, it's nice to have a nice little lip between there and where you're walking, so you can potentially trip. That's
like
always
you
nice.
Like you did in Nashville.
Well, that was different. That was more of a slip than a trip. About it, though, when you're drunk, it's nice to have a nice little lip between there and where you're walking, so you can potentially trip. That's always nice.
Like you did in Nashville.
Well, that was different. That was more of a slip than a trip.
Oh, sorry.
God, I should probably put that clip right there on the screen right now.
Yes!
Nice. So the dance floor, that's not something I would ever even think of. I would just assume is like you don't even pay for that. It just comes with like the DJ, but no, they'll gouge you.
The floor comes with the venue. There is a floor.
Yeah, there is a floor.
Yeah,
it's
that was my question.
Built into the price of it. But
it's like a Sims building, just like empty void until you put a floor in there.
Right.
Correct.
So
just a giant hole.
No, this one thankfully came with a floor already, but apparently it wasn't enough.
Double floor.
I didn't like the concrete.
That's one of many examples.
Well, Tom has bad knees, so the cushioning of the extra dance floor. That helps.
Yeah. And it cut out other decor that we would have had to pay for because it's like a decor piece in itself. My one regret was getting a flower wall backdrop because it's unnecessary. It was a rash decision by me. And we don't have anywhere to put it. So now I'm like, what the fuck? Why did I rent that? You know?
Ooh, and it's rented. Yeah, that's tough then.
I've already paid for it. So
a little photo booth situation.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
It'll be
probably
a photo
booth. Probably not what you intended it for, but
I would have said that was more necessary than a dance floor.
Well,
because every wedding we've been to's had a little photo booth area, and it is nice to have those photos.
But not every wedding that you've been to has had like a custom looking dance floor, which is very cool.
Danced.
It's not about the dancing; it's about the look and the appeal.
Well, what's custom? Give me the lowdown on this dance floor.
It's like a black and white. It's like black and white checkered. Like it's supposed to look like really elevated in rather than just having like a concrete floor.
I love an elevated.
And you gotta like walk upstairs or get dropped down from an elevator. No, I'm kidding. It's
that would actually be kind of cool, and it would be fun to watch people navigate all night.
That would be fun.
No, it's about 3 inches off the ground.
Yeah, not even. So So yeah, I mean, I think it'll be cool because we'll have like the grand pianos on both sides of the dance floor too, and like these big like flowers on both sides. Like I feel like it'll be like a really cool spot. So I mean, what's done is done.
A couple years from now, you won't even realize that money was gone. You know, you'll just remember the fun times you had, and you won't be thinking about the dance floor.
I don't know, bro. It was expensive.
If Tommy would just let me sell my used underwear online, it wouldn't be a problem. But he said, no underwear sales online. I can sell my socks, but no underwear.
Okay. Well, that's
thoughts. Do you have any thoughts on that?
You know, it's private. It's very intimate. I could understand feeling.
They don't know what I look like. They don't know what I look like. They don't know who I am.
Why the fuck? Why would they buy it then? You know what I mean? There's plenty of people with the face that I could buy their undies.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
ooh, here we go. Here we go. We put your face on it, but Tommy wears the underwear, and then we sell it. How's that?
That would be extra stinky.
I don't want to kill anybody, but
this is a lot of hair in here.
Sign a waiver.
Odd.
Yeah, they'd be like, man, how did the G-string get completely ripped out of this thing?
Oh, these threads are holding on for dear life. What the hell is going on?
I mean, my socks, I could make a killing with these stinky feet.
You have stinky feet? I think I'm kind of blessed with fairly normal smelling feet.
My feet smell like salt and vinegar chips.
You got weird feet, though, so that probably contributes.
I don't think the shape of my feet makes the difference of how they smell.
Doesn't help. Can't help. Can't help. Tom, what's the one non-negotiable for this wedding that you had? What's the one thing that you said, I'm not getting married to you unless this is there and we're doing this?
Open bar, probably. Yeah.
Well, okay. Give me another one.
Another one?
Something a little more niche. Something a little more specific to you.
I guess a nice venue. I didn't want to do something.
You didn't want to like hop around from like a ceremony space to a reception space.
I didn't want to do anything like that. I didn't want any. I don't want to offend anybody, but I don't want any KC halls or Lions clubs.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing.
I like the idea of having a little more upscale, and I was willing to spend a little more money.
We did do that.
Upscale aside, there's nothing worse than you're at the church or whatever, and you drive to like 2 towns over to go to the reception. It's like an hour away.
I fucking hate that.
Or no big gap. Or short ceremony. That was a big one. I've hated being in ceremonies that were like 30 to 45 minutes long scripture reads.
There's not that much that you really need to say during a ceremony, like
or long gaps, like 4-hour long gaps between the ceremony and the reception. Like, why wouldn't you just have
hour and a half tops?
Yeah. Why would you have this long gap? Why just move the ceremony back?
It's because the Catholic Church, you have to get married like so fucking early. So anytime we've had a gap, it's because of the damn Catholics.
Damn Catholics.
I thank my stars I've never been to a Catholic wedding, which seems surprising. It seems like I would have had to been to one by now, but I guess not.
It is surprising. We've got a lot of Catholics around here. So we've been to one together that was specifically like long.
Yeah.
Any other non-negotiables?
No.
You wanted a cigar bar, but that was kind of tough.
A what bar?
Cigar bar.
Oh. Sold on that. I thought it'd be nice, but
it wasn't like a non-negotiable.
It wasn't practical.
Yeah. It's a pretty indoor sort of situation, which makes or am I wrong about that?
Yeah. It's pretty. I mean, there's like a veranda or whatever, but it's like, it's nice, and they don't really like love cigars there, like they're not encouraging that by any means. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. Next time we're talking on this podcast, I'll be a married woman taking next week off.
One thing that you're looking forward to about marriage. Do you think anything will even change? I guess that question's for both of you.
I think it will. I think kinda. I think it'll just be, I mean, it's obviously like very different to say, my husband or my wife, like there's really not that we've ever broken up or had that like in the back of our mind, but like, you're just going to take things a lot more seriously if you're in a moment of despair, I think. Also, I would like to save some money on fucking health insurance. If you could get some information about that. Taxes will be different next year.
Was that a passive-aggressive dig? Is Tommy not getting information about... Well, could you not get health insurance for the two of you? Why does he?
I could, but mine is... So I work for a smaller company than he does. So like I pay, like $250 a month for my health insurance. And he's paying so much less than that. So I'm like, come on, get me on there. Because even if I'll pay more than he pays. But I'm like, even if I'm probably going to get better coverage, and my health insurance isn't accepted very many places. So I haven't gone to the dentist in fucking forever. And so I'm just trying to get on that good.
Gross.
So
we can tell.
Yeah, I mean,
people are talking.
I want some misaligned. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think not a ton will change, but it'll be really weird to adjust to saying my husband.
Yeah, you will start thinking about things a little differently.
Do you guys have a joint bank account already?
Not yet.
Will you get one?
After the wedding, yeah.
Yes.
Do you have to be married to do that? I have no idea.
No. In college, I had a bank account with my two girlfriends for us to put money into, and we would just pay our mortgage out of that one checking account, which is super nice. But we bank at different banks, so I need to transfer all my shit over to one bank, or and then we'll do a shared account and do all that. Start planning for the future, what our next house is going to be. Do some budget recovery after that. All that fun shit.
Sounds like a blast, and I'm sure everyone listening thinks the same. Well, I think we've got enough of the preamble in. I think it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. I think it's time to find out if you two are going to get divorced within, a couple years, year and a half, or if you guys really have what it takes to make it the long run.
The production value.
All right, it's time for the Newlywed Game. We've got our newlyweds, not quite newlyweds, Tommy and Bobby. We're going to ask them 15 questions. They're going to give their answers of what the other person thinks they would say, I guess. Who wrote this? And we're going to see who comes away with a better score. Do you guys understand the rules of the game? I will ask you a question. You will give me the other person's answer, or what you assume it will be. I guess I should ask, do you have something to write stuff down on, or can you type it in your phone, perhaps?
We got paper.
Okay. But you can't see each other's answers. That's very, well, I guess, no.
Yeah. No changing answers. No changing answers.
Why would you cheat? What are you? Fucking 12.
We're not cheating in this marriage. That defeats the purpose of marriage.
A lot of money down the drain.
Yeah, it's a lot of wasted time and money. Everyone always says that.
That's what the word on the street is.
Can you hear Tommy okay?
Yeah, I can hear him. If he was a little closer to the microphone, it would be better, but we can certainly hear him.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So maybe speak up, stupid.
Yeah, you gotta, use your diaphragm. Project that voice.
All right, guys. Back.
Hey, Peter.
I've got balls of steel.
Go.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Do you have your writing utensils? Do you understand the rules? Once again, I'm asking you a third, fourth, how many times it's been. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna start off light. Gonna start off fun. Which of you two is more likely to poop your pants?
Bro.
I guess this isn't the other person's answer. This one's your own answer. And I don't know how we're going to score this one now that I'm thinking about it. It was a funny question in my head.
Is that a warm-up?
Yeah, we'll call that a warm-up.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Are you ready to reveal?
Yep.
And go ahead. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this, but go ahead.
Me.
You
Bobby.
both said Bobby? Is that okay? That's good. Ding, ding, ding. Compatibility through the fucking roof.
Shitting.
I be pooping for
shitting.
sure.
She do be pooping.
She be
Sorry that I
pooping
have
out of that
IBS.
doo-doo ass. Girls be shitting. What is up with that? Something's up with that.
Since when, though? Like,
bad
when did they
tummies.
start? Because it wasn't until about 2014, 2013 that I actually heard it start happening.
Girl shitting.
Yeah. Was that about?
Yeah.
I think I invented it.
Yeah, I think our mothers
on
were
International
a little
Women's
too,
Day, we celebrate our queens.
our
Yeah.
shitty queens.
Mm-hmm.
Our queens that be shitting. Marie Antoinette, I heard she shit once.
Pasteurized milk. Is that her?
Okay.
It was
someone else?
on a peasant.
All right.
She said, "Let them eat shit," but then it got transcribed incorrectly in history, and "let them eat cake" is what it came out of.
Oh,
Little
okay.
history lesson for you guys.
People don't know that. You don't usually get
Not
that
a
on
thing.
this show, but Tom's he's a different type of guy.
History
Different
buff.
type of stuff. Okay. What do you think is your partner's most annoying habit? Wait, I'm starting to think about this. How are we going to keep score of this? Do we need to answer both? Do we need to give our own and the other's answer?
So what if I just answer what Tommy...
Okay.
Like, what if I'll answer what Tommy's going to say about me? And then we can just see if, like, I guess...
Sure. Yeah. We'll flip it back and forth. We'll go, you do one, he does one, you do one, he does one. So, Tommy, most annoying habit about Bobby, write it down. Bobby, write down what you think Tommy is going to say.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
See, a little thing about me is that I'm perfect, so I'm a little stumped on what he's going to say here.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. He's going to have to really dust off the cobwebs in the annals of his brain.
This is hard because every moment of my life, so happy.
Right.
So happy. I'm
Maybe
so
being
happy.
on this podcast.
So happy.
Hey, make sure you're watching on YouTube to get the exclusive premium content, to understand all the jokes, all the intricacies of what we're doing.
I'm blinking.
If you're not watching this on the old YouTube, what are you doing?
Hey, hit that subscribe button while you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah. It's easy.
Tommy's a pro. God, he's a pro.
Dude, that's so fucking
I like your shirt, Brody. Prison.
Johnny Cash. Thanks.
Nice.
Prison. Okay, are you guys ready? Have you prepared your answers?
Yes. Yeah.
I got two answers.
Well, you got to pick.
I'll give her a point if she gets either.
Okay.
So,
be nice.
Tommy, you say yours.
Nagging / farting.
Bobby, what did you say?
I put my phone is always dead.
Oh, yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. All right.
Ow, nagging.
Ouch.
I'm just like, you make me sound like I'm an old heifer, which fair.
We'll get there.
You're
One
not
of
old.
these days. We talked about all the shitting already.
You're not old.
I do fart a lot, but I'm sorry. I have gas.
Yeah.
All right. Tommy, you're coming up with your answer for this, and Bobby, you're guessing Tommy's answer.
Mm-hmm.
What would Tommy do if he got $1 million? How would Tommy spend $1 million? No, Tommy, you're writing down what you would do with $1 million. Bobby, you're guessing what Tommy would do with $1 million.
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. All right, I got mine. Okay. We have our answers.
Right. We've got the answers. Tommy, what would you do with $1 million? Buy
a house.
Okay,
Ooh.
I said buy into SRS stock and pay off debt.
Yeah. I mean, and I was going to put invest, but it sounded like a lame answer, so.
Both reasonable answers, but that's incorrect. All right, moving on to the next question.
We're 0 out of 2 right now.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, what is your favorite fast food? And Tommy, what do you think Bobby says is her favorite fast food?
Oh.
And I guess you can take this as a specific item or a restaurant. I don't know. You guys can figure that out between the two of you, I guess. Specific restaurant. What is Bobby's favorite fast food?
This is tough because
restaurant?
I have so many because I really like fast food.
Yeah, in line with this show, there's a lot of food questions on here because
there's different tiers because like there's low grade fast food that I like, and then there's like a little bit nicer fast food that I like. So are we going with the lowest grade?
Let's say you're talking. This place has to have a drive-through. Let's narrow it to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The place has to have a drive-through.
All right, I got my answer.
Okay,
I got
Tommy.
a low grade.
You got a low grade and a high grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn,
Well, I mean, I have like a high, middle, and low.
Okay. It's not multiple
I feel
choice.
like you can't give 3 answers.
Well, no.
All right, Tommy. What's your low grade answer?
McDonald's.
Ooh, ding, ding, ding. Put one on the board for Tommy.
Nice.
Ayo.
Everyone sleeps on McDonald's.
Well,
and then the next one is what?
Lion's Choice is the medium.
No, Culver's.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. High grade is Portillo's.
Made me shit my pants the last time I ate it.
Ooh, okay.
So.
All right. Let's see.
Portillo's for the time being. Until further notice.
Gonna have to try it again. Probably gonna make you shit again.
I saw stars in a Starbucks fucking trying to clinch that baby in.
Well, you got to get some coffee in you to, stop that up. Okay.
All right.
Tommy, what is your favorite movie? Bobby, what is Tommy's favorite movie?
Okay. All right. I only have like 3 movies that he watches as one fucking repeat.
We've watched this movie together.
So it's not one that you watch regularly?
Mm-mm.
Fuck. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I know it's going to be something like deep.
Something deep. She's saying something deep.
Okay. I'm going to go with my gut here, even though I know it's not right, but go ahead.
Interstellar.
Ah, fuck. I knew that. We watched that on one of our first dates. The first time I ever went over to Tommy's house, we watched that. But I said Endgame because he watches it quite literally at least once or twice a week.
Okay.
Yep, that's true. That's a good guess.
All right.
No points.
No points. Good guess. Close. Not close enough. We're not playing horseshoes over here.
No more putting down more than one answer just so that you can like see if you get one of them right. You answer one thing.
That's a good point. It's kind of chicken shit.
Hostile.
All right, Tommy. What is Bobby's favorite color?
This is
What's
easy.
your favorite color? It's easy.
I used to know this. Gosh darn it.
It changes from time to time. So just because you knew it at one point doesn't mean it's the same as. Give us the logic behind your thought process here.
I don't really have a good reason for this answer, but
that sounds not great.
Let me think about this one a little bit.
Speak up.
Channeling his elders, the spirits. Doesn't want to sleep on the couch tonight, folks. What's her favorite color?
All right, I'm going to go with this one.
Okay, hit me.
Gray.
Black.
Not a bad guess. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Gray. That'd be a crazy.
I knew it wasn't like
your favorite color.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's the fucking worst.
I knew it was like a green, yellow, or red.
Yeah, nothing bright.
She's a dark, dark soul. She's chic, folks. She's chic. She's elegant.
She's in vogue.
She's sophisticated, unlike you losers that like pink.
Yeah, you fucking
blue
poor
and purple.
losers.
Fucking losers. Okay, Bobby, who is Tommy's celebrity crush?
Don't worry, guys. I know this one.
Okay, she seems pretty confident. Can she tie it up and get on the board?
All right, I got my answer. Tommy?
Okay.
My celebrity crush is Margot Robbie.
I got that. Wrote that down.
Slam dunk. An easy one. 1-1, windmill between the legs on the fast break, throwing it down. Okay, well.
Who's mine? I have so many.
Harry Styles.
Joe.
Who's the other? Yeah, Joe Burrow.
All right.
I made these up thinking you would both do them, so this question's a little unfair because it's. We're just gonna skip that question. Never mind.
We could both write an answer, like my answer and what I think Tommy would say.
Okay, both write it down. Is your partner, do they prefer sweet or savory foods? Sweet or savory? What does your partner prefer? Are you ready?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I said both savory.
I said sweet for her and savory for me.
I love eating salty stuff.
You literally looked me in my eye last night before we went to bed, and you said, "Why do I love candy so much?"
Well, she loves all things.
Yeah, I love.
Guys, you don't say that to somebody.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
True addiction.
That's a fair point.
I do like candy, and I actually almost went to Walgreens today just to get a Twix.
We're not going to award any points for that one. It feels tied up. We're going to keep it tied up. Okay. So who's okay? Tommy.
So it's my turn to answer.
Yeah, Tommy. What is Bobby's least favorite household chore?
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
She's got it straight away. Off the
What do I
top.
always tell you you have to do?
Oh, yeah. Lock it in.
He's got it locked in. What is it? What's her least favorite chore?
Yard work.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Bathrooms. I fucking hate
bathrooms.
cleaning the bathrooms, especially Tommy's bathroom.
You guys have separate bathrooms?
Yeah. I use the
Nice.
guest bathroom because it's nicer.
It's nicer.
And it's closer to my beauty room, so it just makes sense.
You guys are both only at one apiece right now. The relationship's looking a little rocky. I wouldn't.
What's the threshold? What's the threshold? Is there like different tiers for getting divorced soon?
I mean, I think one is, not good. I don't know what the tiers are, but one seems not good.
All of our answers, though, are relevant. It's just that
we're not far off. We should deserve like 0.25 or quarter points.
Yeah, we should ratio the questions.
Okay, you're right. We're not. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure. Okay, Tommy. What is Bobby? What is Tommy's go-to karaoke song?
Nice. This one is easy.
You said that about a few questions, and it seems like you're getting all of them wrong.
Hey, Brody, fuck you.
Well, get the questions right.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Tommy, what is your go-to karaoke song?
My go-to karaoke song is All For You by Sister Hazel.
Yep. I put All For You, but I said Uncle Cracker. I said it was by Uncle Cracker.
Who sings that song?
That's my bad. But I know the song. there for you. I wonder if I'll be with you.
Yeah, not Uncle Cracker, for sure not. What is Uncle Cracker's big song? They have one big song.
Life is a highway.
No, that's Rascal Flats.
Urban.
Oh, that's the guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Uncle Cracker is like
what is
my
that?
mom listens to
Home with
him.
me, everything is all right.
Are Rascal Flats and Uncle Cracker different?
Yeah.
Different people. Well, sure.
One does acid, one doesn't. You pick who does.
Okay, Bobby in the lead by 1 point, 2-1. Real shootout here. A lot of scoring. Okay, Tommy, what is Bobby's favorite season? Again, this one's not that fair because there's only however many seasons there are to choose from. What are there, 4 seasons? Is that right? Yeah.
I think we've made these questions under the pretense that Bobby doesn't change her mood. Like,
It's so true.
So I'm gonna give my best here.
Give it a go.
You know what?
I have one. I have like one that is like the clear winner for me due to like the nostalgia it brings for me.
Okay, I'm gonna go winter then.
No.
Shit.
It's
what
fall.
was it, Bobby?
It's fall.
I was thinking that first.
Yeah, were you? Because you didn't say that.
No, I didn't.
Do you know me at all?
Who are you again?
Okay.
This is a bad idea.
We're gonna have to do so many love quizzes this weekend to get to know each other.
Okay, this one might do it. This one might put a fork in it. So, Bobby, you are guessing what Tommy's going to say, and maybe you'll just get it right, and it'll be easy. When and where was your first kiss?
Nice. I know this one.
Don't fuck it up.
Okay. Tommy, what's your answer?
In the sack.
Yep. He said when and where.
When? I mean, like, do you want the exact date?
Give me a year, maybe a month. That'd probably be good. You don't need a
April
day.
or March of 2016.
It was April 6th.
Ooh,
2016.
She's got it.
Or it was early in the morning on April 7th. I know that because I posted a picture from that day today.
Ooh, cute. Was it the picture of Tommy when he was so young and skinny and
Yep.
he could blow away in the wind?
He was like a little scrawny bitch.
Yeah, he was a little scrawny bitch. Who was getting a point for that one? Are we even keeping score anymore?
Yes.
I get
a point for that?
I get a point for that because Tommy had to answer it and I got the point.
Okay, sure. Bobby's up by 2. Okay, Tommy, what was Bobby's first car? What was her first car?
I'm stuck between 2. I don't know which one you had first.
I can almost guarantee you don't know my first car.
Color and a model, I think, will suffice, or maybe even a manufacturer. I don't know shit about cars.
I'm gonna say it was a Mazda.
Color?
White, black.
Ooh, we'll give it to you.
I'm very surprised you got the Mazda.
I was that between that and the Challenger.
Challenger was my second car.
That's what I thought.
Too bad that spaceship blew up. Sad stuff. All right. Okay, Bobby. What is Tommy's ideal breakfast? Favorite? Well, what do you want to do? Favorite breakfast food or like an ideal breakfast meal? Which would you guys prefer?
Probably favorite breakfast food.
Let's do breakfast food.
That's probably a little easier. Tommy's favorite breakfast food is what?
This is a tough one for you to even answer.
I was gonna say, are you gonna go off what you eat the most or what you would prefer to eat all the time?
Your favorite. let's go context of, last meal. Can you get one breakfast food? What are you going to pick? Yeah. Most delicious.
Yeah, I have my answer. I don't think you're going to get it, though.
Okay. Bet, bitch. Okay. It better not be something from like France or something fucking boochy.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
No. Well, it kind of is, but not really.
Okay, I said a fat stack of hotcakes.
That's good, but it's French toast sticks.
Okay. Respectfully, you never fucking eat those, like ever. And you're never like, hey, babe, make me French toast sticks. But you're always like, make me some pancakes.
Yeah, because it's more practical to ask.
It's so much easier.
I can't ask for the world because then you'll never do it. But if I ask for something more practical, then 10%.
Well, fun fact, French toast sticks are
really
easier to make.
Shits.
They're easier to make than pancakes.
French toast sticks?
Yes.
No way.
Without a doubt, they're easier.
No, that's cap.
Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, neither of them are too insanely difficult, I guess. They're about the same, I guess. I don't know.
Pancakes
I haven't
are
made
so
French
much
toast.
easier to make.
No, because you can like fucking burn your pancakes so easily. French toast is so easy to make.
Makes a little bit more of a mess, I think, pancakes do. It's a lot more dishes, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
You got to dip the bread in the egg and milk mixture. Then you got to...
And then you just fry
it up and then fry it and flip it. Whereas you just mix the shit and then pour it.
I'm not going to lie. It sounds pretty similar in difficulty to make both of those things. Just trying to be a unbiased journalist here. Okay, who's up now? Okay, so Tommy, you are guessing Bobby's favorite alcoholic beverage.
That also changes.
This could be a cocktail.
But like my go-to, if I'm like if I'm stressed out at work, I'm like,
well,
what's her go-to, Tommy?
I think I know the answer.
What is it?
It's an old-fashioned.
Dirty martini.
Oh.
I like old-fashions too, but like dirty martini is like very me.
She just had an old-fashioned today.
Yeah, it's so true.
And then gave me one.
I think this is tough because neither of you guys are like, this is my thing. I always order this. I'm like a chicken strips and natural light. That's all I do. I get the same thing every time I do anything. You're very
you're very
I don't
open.
know. I'm going to try something different today.
Open people, open relationship, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so you guys hit my line.
Same.
Their Instagrams, you can find them. Just search their names if you want to have sex with them. Okay, moving on. Who is Tommy's favorite family member? This could cause some sparks. Tommy's favorite family member.
Hope mom and dad aren't listening.
Okay, I got it.
Are
we, Tommy, are you going from your mom and dad, or are you also including all of your family?
I'm including
every person Tommy's related to. Anyone he's blood related to is eligible to be answered here.
They have to be alive.
Yeah, we'll give it that. Yes, that distinction has to be your favorite living family member.
Tommy?
Probably Paul.
Really? I said your dad. Because one time you gave me this whole sappy story of how he would always drive you to basketball.
Yeah, but that's it's almost unfair.
Dude, what do you love more than one of your family members? Fucking get a grip, dude.
My question was that.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Tommy, what would Bobby consider one of, if not her most embarrassing moment?
Oh, I got it.
Ooh, that was quick. I'm excited to hear. Maybe when she shit her pants in Starbucks, it sounds like. That seems bad.
Mm-hmm. That actually wasn't the worst.
It had to have been traumatizing.
Okay. Mine was when I face planted in cobblestone. I slipped and toasted ravioli went everywhere. I got red sauce all down my brand new shirt and I hit my face on a table. It was so embarrassing. It was the worst.
Yeah. So, man, probably a lot of people around, huh?
Yeah, there was. It was Mother's Day brunch.
Ooh, yeah. Mm.
I cried a little. I was like, take me home.
Yeah, that'd make you hyperventilate like a little kid.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. It was like 7 years ago, too. It's not like I was little when it happened. So.
Yeah, you just can't go back to that place anymore. You just never show your face in there again.
One time I was actually back in there and like my mom said something and the waiter was like, "Oh my gosh, that was you. I was there that day." I'm like, "Yep, that was me."
Whenever you do stuff and people are like, people won't even remember that. They don't care. No, they remember. If it's not fucked up, they absolutely know. They think about it. They're in the weight room years later. You remember that one chick face planted and got all that sauce everywhere? That was hilarious.
It was so bad.
Okay. High drama. Last two questions. The score is tied at 3.
Wow.
I didn't plan it this way. I did not rig the scoring. I promise. If you're keeping score along at home, I think the score is right.
Sports fans would call this a good matchup.
Ooh, baby. Okay. This is it, folks. I'm going to have to come up with some other questions if you both get it or neither gets it. Okay. Bobby, what is Tommy's deserted island album? He can take one album on a deserted island to listen to. What album is he taking?
It's a tough one. Okay.
Would it be easier if I just do desert island artist? Or would that be too easy? Do we care?
I don't think it makes a difference.
Okay. Doesn't make a difference. Do you have your answers?
Oh, I have to answer it too?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah.
You both.
What do you think it is?
No, you say your answer first.
No.
That's what we've been doing.
Just do it, Bobby. Whatever. You guess. Tommy wants
I
it this
said
way.
Drake, nothing was the same.
No, that's fine. Long live ASAP.
Oh, I almost said ASAP. I literally wrote an A, and then I didn't know what his album was called.
That's tough.
Long live ASAP. Love ASAP.
He's around it. She was around it. Okay. This is Tommy for the
win.
win.
You wouldn't know that either. Okay.
To be the superior partner. To win the marriage. Okay, Tommy. What is Bobby's favorite animal? Not a dog. Cannot be a dog. The answer can't be dog. Because would that be what you would have said?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah. Favorite animal that is not a dog.
Yeah, it's tough.
That is tough for me to even answer.
I got an idea.
I just talked about an animal on the way home that I would love to domesticate.
This guy wouldn't be it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is hard for me to answer. I'm stuck between a couple, so if you just answer one that I like, then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Go.
I wrote down one of those furry cows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ding, ding.
I was stuck between a long-haired cow and like a monkey.
What kind of monkey specifically?
I see a lot of my own characteristics in a monkey. I act a lot like a chimpanzee.
Okay. Have you guys seen the movie Nope? New Jordan Peele movie?
No, I haven't.
Yes.
There's a monkey in that like murders people, so that kind of tracks.
Yep.
Yeah, so I like animals a lot. I want to have some farm animals at some point, and Tommy seems to not be into that idea, but
who's going to be taking care of the farm animals, you know?
We will.
Are you going to be out there milking the cows, scooping the poop, putting out some fresh hay? Seems like you guys are going to have to... Maybe you guys are making way more money than I think you are. That'd be sick for you guys. Okay. Okay. Well,
I mean, we do okay. So I think if I want a few
hired help for your farm is a little bit more than okay.
Our expensive farm animals, our niche farm animals.
Not niche. A fucking cow is not
one of those fuzzy Chilean cows.
So you're gonna butcher these cows for profit? Is that the idea, or you just have them just to as like big furry pets?
They're just. I want to lay down on the ground with a cow and like kiss its lips.
Oh, that is
like I just want to get in there and like those wet little furry lips.
Oh yeah. Well,
because like Bruce's lips are great, and I just can't even imagine that like amplified.
Bruce would do well on the farm. He needs a little area to roam. He'd probably just kind of think he was a cow eventually.
Yeah. I think you got beef with Bruce. You know, I feel like you take any opportunity to kind of talk a little shit on him, Brody.
I don't think it's talking shit to say he's like a cow. Cows are fine animals. Cows are smart, intelligent.
I know what you're getting at. You're saying he needs to burn off some energy and run around a farm.
Well, sure. And I think, all dogs do. I think all dogs could use as much space as possible,
Right. It just kind of feels like you're sneak dissing.
If anything, I'm dissing you guys and not the dog. I'm just saying you're not giving him the best life he could possibly have.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell Tommy. And I would like to have some chickens too.
My aunt has chickens. I can link you up with her. She can give you some notes, some do's and don'ts.
Okay. That'd be great.
That would be nice.
You get a good solid like 3 eggs a day, so that'll save you.
Yeah.
Tens of dollars a month.
Tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars. You guys, I love hard-boiled eggs.
You're certainly paying that in the chicken feed and the electricity but that's not the point. Anyway.
You don't have to have electricity for the chickens.
Well, they'll die in the winter. It's got to get you warm unless you just send them off on their merry way. Let them free every winter and get more chickens. That would be funny.
They have to fly south for winter.
You just kill them and eat them and then buy some more.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I mean, I think we're doing okay.
Well, Tom won the dating game. If you enjoyed this, Tom, did we get you out of here in time to go to bed, or would you like to have been in bed, hours ago?
Ideal world. I'm in bed about an hour ago.
An hour ago.
But we did pretty good. We did a good
6:50. That's real talk. You would like to be in bed at 7:00 at night?
I wouldn't mind it.
No, if we weren't doing this, you would have been sitting on FIFA or Harry Potter game.
Yeah, maybe. That's a possibility. But I was feeling a little tired.
It's okay, baby.
I'm just a little.
So you're waking up at what, 3 a.m., 4 a.m.? We on Mark Wahlberg time?
Jocko.
Yeah.
3:45.
4 a.m. I have like a rain simulator outside that I just go stand in the cold rain even though it's nice out.
I do have something else before we sign off for the evening.
Happy International Women's Day to all my ladies out there.
Yeah, happy International Women's Day.
My queens.
Shout out all the bitches.
And Tommy made me a card for International Women's Day.
Okay.
And there's a few things that I'd like to point out here. So, if you're not watching on the YouTube, you need to do that.
Like and subscribe.
We open the card and we have a play on the Kim Kardashian photo that broke the internet back in 2016 of her popping the champagne and it going on to her. I mean, if you could do a side-by-side on that.
Giving like a Shel Silverstein take on the Kim Kardashian photo, if you're aware of those
I'm a
books.
little worried about how the nose looks. Is that inspired after me?
It's inspired after the photo that I drew back in 2016.
Okay, so
that's what the Remember Me is from.
I know. The photo that you drew back in 2016, though, was of me.
I know.
Okay.
I drew it with a big nose.
Okay. Do you think I have a big nose?
No, but I was making fun of you.
And then we have down there at the bottom, it says, "Love the beautiful women that you are." And is that because I have multiple personalities?
That is, I wasn't consciously thinking that at the time that I wrote it. but now that we backtrack it makes sense. I think it was a subconscious error that I made.
And then we have the signature with his basketball number 34.
Just in case I get famous. There's still a lot of time left in my life.
Then. Is the reason it says women because you have multiple copies that have been sent to women across the St. Louis metro area?
Yeah, because it doesn't have my name on here anywhere.
Dude, I thought we were cool.
My name is nowhere on here.
He won the dating game. That gets in some leeway for sure.
For sure.
Dude, shout out to the fellas destroying women on International Women's Day. We will assert our dominance however we see fit. We will never be stopped. We'll always be on top, baby.
Let's go
until I die. Let's go.
Wieners up. Let's do this.
Wieners up. Dick's out for Harambe. Remember that? That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
How could you forget?
That was cool.
How could you forget?
I can't believe Harambe's dead.
Think about him every day.
How they do my boy like that.
Damn, I was so annoyed
by
that.
Fuck them kids.
I was so annoyed by that.
Well, yeah, because
about a month in.
That little kid.
I'm talking about the internet trend, not them shooting their gorilla. I was totally okay with that. We don't want him to die. Didn't wish him to die, but
maybe that mom should have watched her kid.
Skewed my grief.
Wow.
Sure.
Well, much like that meme, this episode has jumped the shark and ran its course. So that's all we've got for you tonight, folks. We'll be back next week. Maybe me and Wes. Bobby will be out because she will be getting betrothed or preparing to become betrothed to her lovely future husband, Tommy Polakis. So make sure you're liking, subscribing, telling all your friends about this show, and hitting us up on the podcast platforms. Follow us where we post stuff, and thanks for listening.